Boys season 5. Sucker, that shit ass now. Like, bro, why each episode, bro? And what's the whole point of Gen V characters? Sucker, we just got them episode 7 and 8 and that's it. Waste of time, right? Anyway,
The Boys season 5 was a waste of time. Effing intro, I'm angry. Now, I want to start this off by saying I do enjoy The Boys in its entirety. I think season 1 through 3 is still a very enjoyable watch, and I would still recommend it to a lot of people who have not seen the show. I sadly cannot say the same about the comic. Because of how disappointing this season has been, a lot of people are trying to do revisionist history on the comic, saying that the finale of the comic was actually better than the adaptation. And that simply isn't true. The entire comic ending is that the main villain of the entire series was fake, with little to no build-up, mind you. And all the other soups that attacked the White House get no diffed by the U.S. Army, as well as the main climactic fight taking place off-screen. If the show adapted this one-to-one, y'all would be just as mad. The comic didn't do it better. Stop the LARPing. I got a video specifically on LARPing coming out next week. Just wait on it, bruh. I read the comic book off camera and watched the video on stream recently, and the fact that Amazon Prime made this a good show was nothing short of a miracle. Like, who's the person who made the comic?
For real, this is fire.
Ennis, you need to be psychologically evaluated. The amount of times he would cook up straight bullshit and just throw it on the page is actually insane. I was reading every line like this.
Last night, Tech Knight had one of his urges again, and
he going viral everywhere, bro.
And he is unable to hear properly ever since.
Like, I could only take my complaints for the show so
I'm sorry to say it, but season 5 ass. I mean, the final episode fine though, but god damn it, bro, what's the hope? So basically just going to an event. So this is Dora the Explorer now. Fuck is you looking at? This shit ass, bruh.
Other soups by letting his dog crack them in the
I'm sorry, excuse me?
I'm out. You think I'm about to? I'm not watching this.
What you mean crack?
Like, what type of drugs are you on to have the heroes of the story do something like this? Twice! Why am I seeing
Bumbo Club? What you mean twice? Yeah. Hell no.
this twice? I don't even know how this comic came off shelves, bro. But anyways, season 5. Now, The Boys TV show, I feel like, was very solid television for about 3 entire seasons.
Bro, season 2 was the best season.
I feel like the show kind of became what it made fun of. A series that at this point doesn't even have that much more to say, that's getting milked for all that it's worth. Like, season 5 has multiple random characters and purposefully underdeveloped plots in order to promote and set up their new shows. This is stuff that Vought would do in the show, and they did the same thing and they're doing it here by dragging this show out exactly how Vought would. And I personally felt like, due to the enormous chasm of power between the heroes and the villains, this is not a show that can drag for too long without it feeling unrealistic after a while. There's already scenes that are kind of written so poorly it completely takes you out of the show. A really popular one is the tunnel scene. There is no way anyone should have survived that. And the one that really pissed me off was the one in season 4 with Huey in the pipes. You have homicidal, unhinged Homelander chasing you down, and you as a human somehow survived. That is some bullshit. And I feel like that problem still exists in season 5. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I personally hate that Butcher just permanently has powers. It literally invalidates all the tension that the Soups bring into every single scene. Like, we are really at a point in the story where they can just run up on Soups and fight on sight and then win their battle with relative ease. All the plotting that they had to do in the first few seasons are completely gone. And even when they got the temporary V, they had to be smart with how they used it. It was temporary. Like, now, every time I see a Soup in the show, I'm just halfway falling asleep. Like, one of the only ones that was still threatening was Homelander, and even he fumbles the bag. Homelander's writing always pissed me off because it's been in a constant circle for the last 3 seasons at this point. We spent around 90% of this season seeing small cracks at his sanity, with him doing some pretty unhinged things, whether it was the speech, killing all the scientists, or him telling a random girl to jump. And they've been hyping up this legendary crash out by Homelander.
So what's the whole point of Homelander then? So basically he just Bro, what's the season 5, bro? You were just then finding V1. You're going to do that in season 4, and then 5 that you just destroy everything.
I thought the season 3 finale was to show us that he could do stuff crazy in public and not catch scrutiny for it. So I don't know why, after all this time, we are still playing this if he won't he game. And the crash out that he does have was the weakest shit ever. Niggas was out here talking about some scorched earth. All we got was a scorched Oval Office. The entire season gasses up this super-powered Compound V, and the already overpowered Homelander takes himself a dosage. He should literally be a
destroyed.
god. So why am I watching the finale, seeing super-powered Homelander getting blocked by Ryan like he's LeBron James, and they're still able to put up a fight? I'm watching this like, bro, are you serious, my nigga? You built up, oh my god, Homelander's about to snap, for 5 straight seasons. And literally all we get is a 7-minute fight scene. Bro, nobody want this.
No hate. Like, bro, why? So the man got V1, and now season 8, episode 8, whatever you call it.
In the Deep, man, don't even get me started on this.
I hate this character.
The Deep's ending, I feel like, was really underwhelming too. I thought they were going to do something similar to Reek from Game of Thrones. It would have required a lot more time, but I don't know, something else. But no, you know what you get? Another anal joke. Now laugh. Laugh! Like, this whole season really just felt rushed too. I don't know why we are on the second to last episode.
Make season 6 at this point. I mean, it's the last
random cat and dog niggas. The finale had a lot of stuff that could have worked. Like I just said, the Deep could have had a really good character arc if they actually decided to give anyone the time of day. But they just decide to waste everybody's time with Soulja Boy, make an entire separate show just to waste the characters.
That's what I'm saying.
The majority of the season doing absolutely nothing. I swear they just went into the booth and they're talking about some, I just made some bullshit. Another thing that also bothers me is now I feel like we got to a point where this series honestly just feels like shock value slop. Now I know some people might have.
So Marie Roro was just useless at this point. So what's the whole point of Gen V season 2 at the end?
The Boys, how it's kind of just vulgar for no reason.
Hold on.
And I personally think it wasn't that bad for the first few seasons, but these last 2 especially, you could really feel that they was doing a lot of the stuff just for you to be shocked at what they're doing. Like, why do we have a Drewski built nigga?
That's why I'm Drewski for beating guy, bro.
What? Ain't nobody want to see that shit. Does the character that shows up for a 40-second fight scene have to fight with his ball sack? No. Like, I feel like a lot of the graphicness kind of just got to a point, or I just got bored of it. Like, I'm sorry, but I could only be shocked by seeing horny adults have sex in weird ways so many times. Like, we're humans, bro. We reproduce. That's literally in our DNA. I'm not watching this with my jaw dropped like we're 12. Now, there is a lot of things about this season that still piss me off. I absolutely hated how some very important stuff kind of just got rushed to the side. A-Train got killed way too early. He just got redeemed, and he dies in the first episode. The conflict over the Flight 37 footage literally gave one of the best moments out of
he was about to crash out.
Entire series. And the fact that we didn't even get 30 seconds into the season, and it was already written off, I feel like is insane. This was gassed up for seasons on end. You cannot just write this off as a...
So at this point, like, so I got V1. He's not that sucked. So Ryan came. But,
with the youngins, when you haven't even played Gen V. With the boys. While rising.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Man.